Okay, so this May Anderson story just doesn't seem right. I'm not gonna call anything on it, but something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Mainly because there's people when they click on this video, and I'll put a clip of this up myself. When you click on it, you get ads, which is I don't know if this is an error from YouTube or if this is May Anderson falsifying an essay or an R story. Um, that's disgusting and distasteful if it is beyond. But there's just something about this story that doesn't seem right with me at all. Of course, HaydurNation is going to be celebrating this. They are going to be celebrating the unfortunate story of this woman because it breaks up Chantel. And HaydurNation is going to revel in the absolute pain and misery of the situation. They're gonna love all this. They're gonna use it to grift and run their own ads. So yeah, this is an ad for Candy Crush and I believe some form of Contra app game on this video where she's coming out about this story about Nadir allegedly being involved in an R or an SA, right? So that's a little weird to me. And then I'll close this and I'll put up a clip of my own as I'm talking where I also got an ad on this. So that is suspenseful. If this is YouTube putting ads on a story about a assault or a R, that's messed up, YouTube. But if this is May Anderson, in fact, doing some kind of heinous accusation, Me Too shenanigans, that's equally disgusting. But the equally disgusting thing is how there's going to be HaydurNation is going to be reveling in this story. They're already applauding this. They're already so excited about this. And if this does turn out to be a true story, these sick bastards are reveling in the pain of allegedly if this woman was involved in some form of assault or misconduct. They're happy about it. These people are disgusting. But then again, they're the morally astute, morally righteous ones, right? Of course, they're the ones that don't do anything wrong. They're the ones that don't laugh at domestic violence, and they're the ones that don't laugh at people's misfortune. Oh, wait, they do that all the time. So that's a little just suspect, May Anderson. And it also seems suspect that these are the only two videos on her channel. It's almost as if this situation if she got involved on purpose to cause the situation. But who knows? Her story could be official, and then I don't know. It's too much to say anything on that. But it's just a little weird how someone would just make a YouTube channel specifically for this. And I do get people getting their story out. And of course, even some of the goblins and gremlins at HaydurNation did say a good point where they were saying, oh, go to the authorities. But the thing that's just has me a little bit suspicious about all this is the ads on the video and that being her only content. It's almost as if this person had designed this for either publicity or something. I don't know. Again, this is all allegedly, and I can't say that even, but this is just my opinion. It just seems pretty frickin' suspect, if you ask me. And what's equally disgusting is how HaydurNation are reveling that Chantel had some kind of mental breakdown, and HaydurNation is applauding. They're having a joyous Noel situation over Chantel being broken up with Nadir, and Nadir probably breaking parole if this does turn out to be a thing. Regardless, allegations, true or not, there's going to be the police are going to get involved, and what's true will come to light. What's bullshit will come to light. If not, maybe it is a thing. And to which I'm also saying here that I'm not saying it's not. I'm just giving my opinion that this seems pretty suspect. Why are there ads playing on her video? And if she knew the content of Nadir, right? If HaydurNation knew Nadir was this abusive scumbag, allegedly, why would someone go out their way and fly up to Canada to have a fling with a man that's potentially an abusive asshole? So, I don't know. There's just a whole lot of things in the shadows and chess pieces being moved here. But regardless, in closing, it's disgusting either way of the equation. So, yeah, again, who knows? But what's disgusting is that there's people in Haydur Nation profiting off of the pain of others and this disgusting situation. They're reveling in it, and that's fucking just... I can't believe these people would even entertain the destruction of not only May Anderson's life, but Chantal, Nadir's. But then again, these people... they only pretend to be morally superior and morally self-righteous. For them, this is just a way for them to get grifts and destroy people's lives so they can get some internet coin. And these people are disgusting reprobates. Fuck you. So this is just additional opinion for anyone who wants to listen. The thing that I find doubly interesting about this is Haydur Nation, right? If they knew beforehand that May was flying out there, right, that May was indeed going to meet up with Nadir. Now, these are people who have accused Nadir of being a sexual assaulter, abuser, and a domestic violence person. So how come Life of a Free Spirit, French Fried Girl, DC Media Girl, how come this Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, why didn't they warn this woman? Why didn't they try and contact this woman and say, hey, by the way, this guy is an alleged abuser. You might not want to go up there and have a fling with him or one night stand. I know if I had a brother or another family member or hell, another content creator was going to get involved or meet with a person who had a history of alleged abuse and or domestic violence, I would say, hey man, listen up, I wouldn't meet with them, and I'm just here to warn you that this person is involved in X, Y, and Z. Act accordingly. I wouldn't advise you meet with this person. But then again, Haydur Nation, this is the thing they thrive on. As fucked up as this story is, as fucked up as this story can be, or probably will be, they're reveling in this. I've already seen them on Twitter. They're elated that this woman's life is being destroyed, and they're elated that they have their juicy fucking milk, and they are going to use this story and this disgusting event for internet coins and shekels. And that to me is more disgusting than anything else in this world. And they're going to jump on this, they're going to talk this to death, and shame on them for doing so. But then again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, DC Media Girl, French Fry Girl, Life of a Free Spirit, these are all people who are more morally righteous and superior than all of us, but yet they're going to talk this to death, and shame on them. And even me covering this is pretty shitty. I'm going to say that right now. But one thing I don't want someone to take out of context here with this video, if Nadir did turn out to be involved in something heinous as such as this, he deserves to burn for it. And I will say that outright. But there should be a bit of decorum about this. But Haydur Nation, again, are people who pretend to have morals and standards. And I've already, it's just amazing seeing them on Twitter and other places elated that this happened. And again, these are people who are supposed feminists and wokies and leftists who care for the victim, and they're talking this shit into the dirt. And they're going to take super chats and funds and donations on their Patreon or whatever over this. And that's beyond disgusting. Shame on you people. But then again, these people profit off the suffering of others, and they fucking love it. They're sick people. They're sick. And Haydur Nation, if you guys do cover this horse shit, and you do have super chats turned on, you do have monetized channels, at least have a GoFundMe and funnel that money into a battered women's shelter, or at least in the aid of May Anderson's trial case, or to hire a lawyer to take on Nadir and these allegations. Why don't you do that? But then again, you people are fake. You're paper tigers. You only care about getting involved in shit on YouTube because it gets you super chats, donos, and attention to your Patreon. That's below low.